Hey folks, it's High Country Cowpunk. Alright, we're just going to call this cumulative radiation. Alright, I thought I'd bring all my radioactive minerals together in one spot to show you that even though they're millions and millions of years old, the radiation is still there, and it is, just like with nuclear accidents, the effect is cumulative. Okay, Fukushima is putting out tons and tons and tons of highly radioactive water a day. Okay, which is adding to what we've already put there. And I thought I'd use minerals kind of as a fun way to a little retrospective on accumulating radiation. Nothing here to scale. This is just for fun and make the hair on the back of my neck stand up. And let's see if that happens. All right. So you can see right now we're at 80 counts a minute. This is carnotite. It's mildly radioactive mineral. We should get. This would be a good analog to, say, the Trinity site. And the stuff from Trinity, that is actually a piece of fused sand from the Trinity explosion. It is still radioactive, very, very mild, actually. It puts out about 45 to 50 counts a minute. But we're using this to show a little bit bigger. Okay? So here we are at 70, 71 counts a minute. It'll vary back and forth. Okay, well, after that, we got out some of the good stuff, and we made a plutonium bomb. And the plutonium bomb, the Hiroshima bomb, added to the counts we had already made, you know, working on the Trinity side and doing all that. So we'd already accumulated quite a bit, like say in New Mexico at least. Okay, this piece is from the Daybreak mine in Washington, if anybody cares. There for you. So now we've dropped the bombs on Hiroshima, and let's say we'll call it Nagasaki too. Now the beeping is going to be annoying, but that's because we're over 2 microsieverts an hour. After that, we started all the open air testing, and this is a period of time when we decimated the planet with nuclear warheads. It's something like 2,800 warheads, 2,500 warheads were exploded above ground. So to represent that, let's call this 1950 to 1980, okay, just for fun. We'll represent that with this. This is a piece of uraninite. And it's uranium crystals. This is 350 to 400 million years old. It's still very radioactive. But this is here to represent all of the testing that was done in that period of time. Might just let you watch that one for a second. You got the bikini tests. You got the French tests. You got the Russian tests. You know, even that, you had some of the underground testing got away. There's all kinds of testing going on, which has added to our cumulative. Because this was already here from our previous escapades. Now we've added this. Well, then we had... actually kind of a rare mineral too. Then we had this thing called 3 Mile Island. And 3 Mile Island happened and we'll add this mineral to it. This is boltwoodite, excuse me. And you can see, we're still going up, folks. It's because it's cumulative. All of the testing we did before, everything we've done before is still here. Okay, some of it's broken down, but it's just diluted. It's still here. Fukushima every day is putting out more and more and more and more. After we had 3 Mile Island, then we had Chernobyl. This one will be torbernite. Put him back here. And then you're my personal favorite. Move this guy out of the way. And we had Fukushima. These pieces of rock are literally millions and millions of years old. This piece back here was unearthed sometime in the 1950s. Think of what every day is being poured into the ocean outside of Fukushima. Not to mention all the small leaks. Not to mention all the allowable limits that they're letting out. This is just crazy stuff, folks. But they're absolutely beautiful minerals. There's no doubt about that. Potwhite. Beautiful. Not deadly unless you ingest it. Let's put this one behind his shield. I'll show you how effective shielding can be. I'll just put him behind his shield real quick. Let's calm down. We're still way above the acceptable level. Torberite. They're all uranium minerals are amazingly bright colors. This is the autunite. It's a hackly one. And this one's one of my favorites. Vandenbrandite. It's actually the green mineral you see right here. So anyway, that should give you all an idea of just what can happen. Thing is just think of it. All of the radiation that's ever been released on the planet is still floating around out there. And these are all natural sources. Think when we did the testing outdoors. Think about it. And it was orders of magnitude over this. And you're looking at uranium oxide. You're looking at some of its, some of the daughter products. There's some lead products. There's some spontaneous fission going on. A lot of it. But every day at Fukushima, every day, orders of magnitude more radiation are going into the environment. It's got to be stopped. We keep producing more and more of this crap every day, too. What are we going to do with it all? What are we going to do with it all? I mean, WIPP is bad. Yucca Mountain's not a good idea. But we got to isolate this stuff. I wouldn't leave this stuff together in my living room like this. I think I should. Look at the counts. 51.3 microsieverts an hour. If I take them away, I isolate them. Just like the plan is to do at the WIPP isolation pilot program, it does lessen the emissions. Not a great idea. It's the only idea we have. We should stop making the crap. Anyway, y'all be well. I'm going to try and upload this. Sobering, ain't it?